So Daniel and I were both in the same business fraternity, Alpha Kappa Psi.
Go Penguins.
Go Penguins. And he and I were in different pledge classes. I was in the cooler pledge class, so I didn't really associate myself with the pledge class after me.
So
I'm more mature.
I was a little intimidated
I'm more
about
mature.
coming up and talking to you.
We were in a group project together, so we had to see each other constantly.
Yes, every day.
Which was good, because then we kind of felt that connection. I could tell that I liked him, but I wasn't really sure. I didn't want to pursue anything.
I was trying to flirt with you, and you thought that I was picking on you.
He was picking on me.
We were in the library that one night. It was everybody working on the project, and you just seemed so overwhelmed by it, like you had so much going on. I just wanted to help you out any way I could.
Our first date, we don't agree on at all.
You asked me to go to lunch one afternoon, and it was right.
It was friend lunch.
It was a friend lunch. We were the only two people at the restaurant, and I was speaking in Spanish to the waiter, and I could just tell that she was swooed right then and there.
He thinks I was. I didn't consider that a date. It was really just like, hey, let's go have lunch.
As friends.
Yeah. I kept fighting him. I really didn't want to date him. We were about to graduate college. I had my own plans. He had his own plans. I didn't think it was the best timing. 3 days before we graduated college, we decided to make it official on Facebook, of course. So we became boyfriend and girlfriend. And then like 2 days later, Daniel took me to meet his entire family right before graduation.
Cabin experience.
They've loved me ever since.
My mom brings all the baby books and all the photos of me, and she sits down with Rachel and starts going through them.
We did.
My dad was so nervous that he didn't want to scare her away, that he totally avoided her the whole night.
He did. So I didn't really think he liked me too much. And the funniest part of it all, or not funniest part.
Baby, oh.
It's exactly what I was going to say. He had long hair, and my brother kept calling him Justin Bieber. But he cut his hair, so we can't call him Justin Bieber anymore.
Yeah, I had to turn it up. What did you consider our first date?
Oh, yeah.
And
our first date.
Make sure you tell him how you try to blow me off.
Okay, I will. Our first date, that I consider our first date, he was actually supposed to run a 5K with me in Knoxville, and he showed up to get the shirt and left. Daniel texted me and wanted to go to a movie, and I said, okay, I'll go to a movie with you, but instead I chose to eat Mexican. And I got back to my apartment, and he was sitting there waiting on me in his car, and I was like, I don't know if I can make it to the movie. I don't know if we need to go. I was really trying to blow him off.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she still hadn't showered from.
Still had my running clothes
on.
I was really, really gross. But he was very persistent. He was like, no, we're going to the movie. And I went sweaty and all. And that was what I consider our first date. So the proposal.
Okay. So I called up your boss, Kobe, and I was like, hey, I'm thinking about proposing to Rachel. I had a game plan written up, and I printed out a map of the hotel, and I was like, listen, I really want to frustrate Rachel, and I want her to go to all sorts of places carrying this package, and I want her to be looking for somebody to give the package to.
So I was finishing day 13, I think, of work. I was getting ready to have 3 days off. I was really tired, and he had told me that we were going to be going to a concert that night. So Toby, who was my PM, came in and just says, hey Rachel, there's this package that I brought to our office that's supposed to go to one of our clients. Can you take it to them for me? I was like, absolutely, no problem. We do that for each other all the time.
Frustration just began.
Yeah, at the time I still didn't think anything of it. I get to the Magnolia lobby. Not a soul in sight. I walk around the staircase twice looking for Toby and this client, and they were nowhere to be found. So at this point, I'm a little frustrated. So I call Toby. I say, hey Toby, I'm at the Magnolia lobby. Where are you at? She's like, I'm so sorry. We came to the Delta Pavilion. Will you come to the Delta Pavilion? We'll be here waiting for you. So when I got here, I didn't see Toby. So I called Toby. I'm like, Toby, you're not at the Delta Pavilion. She says, yes, I am. I say, no, you're not. I'm standing right here by it, and you're not here. She said, just go to the center of the Delta Pavilion. You'll see me. So I came through the front, and I guess that's somewhat when it started registering, because Daniel had a stool sitting right here in the middle with flower petals around it. and there was a card that had my name on it, and it had said, "The box you've been carrying is for you." I opened the box, and inside the box was a really sweet letter and my ring. So I didn't even see him come up from behind, which is where we're sitting right now. He got down on one knee and took the ring from me and asked me to spend the rest of my life with him, and I absolutely said yes. And everyone started clapping
It was cool.
and that was the proposal. He totally caught me off guard. He did a really good job of making me frustrated, so.
I think it might have been the longest 10 minutes of my life. My heart was beating so fast and was so nervous that I just wanted it to go to plan and go smoothly. I'm excited. I can't wait for our day to be here. I can't wait to spend my life with you. I'm just so lucky. It's good.